Hello world. How's it going? How's it rolling? It's Wednesday. Boy, do I have an interesting story today. I do know the next game we're gonna play probably this Friday actually. It's not gonna be Final Fantasy, but it's probably gonna be Turnip Boy and the tax evasion? What is it called? Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Because I think that has a lot of current things, as well as some funny things that I can just joke around with. Because, oh boy, taxes suck. Not only do taxes suck, but they're just freaking awful. I don't like the IRS. In fact, I wish we could get rid of the IRS, honestly, because they just seem to be like giant bullies. It's kind of interesting how even with banks we require notice and we have to give notice and everything else, but the IRS, nope, just literally snail mail. Transaction must be required. You have literally less than 24 hours to do it, or you're triple charged, quadruple charged, even better. Okay, we're back here. And that's right, things just started moving. Raise up this volume here a little bit.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
Gosh, it's so magical. So beautiful. Honestly, when in doubt, if you need to take your mind off of something, just play a game that has like kick awesome graphics. That's honestly like the thing to do. So it wants us to go over there. What about over here first? Is it just a circle? Oh, it is just a circle. Maybe not. Oh, did we find secret?
If this is like every other fallen ruin, then there'll be a lift.
Okay. You know, there is always... Wait a second. This feels like 13. Like, without a doubt, it really does kind of feel like 13. Hold up. I gotta check this really quick. I need to know. YouTube.com. Because it would be in the opening. What does the city look like? Do we get a picture of the city? Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, even down to like the pagodas in the intro. Oh my gosh. This is literally Final Fantasy 13. That's some really cool detail. I was not expecting. What did we get in the chest? I totally forgot what we've just picked up. I don't think it was a chest. I think it was just a pick-upable. How's everyone doing tonight? Jorgie. I really want to pet the doggo. Why? The lower ring. Again, the lighting. It's just too good. It really is just too good.
Any idea what those are? They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
I'm super excited. The Fallen Belts. That's got to be like leagues better than what we currently have. Right? Oh boy. Man, I'm surprised we didn't die from that boss, to be honest.
Muzzleloader Runners Core 1 says, hey there King and the Furry Trio. How's it going tonight?
Hey man, it's going okay. I got a rant to do later, but not yet. I want to see more of this and I want to get engrossed in it before I start to rant. It's a fun rant. What is that?
Detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Oh. What is that? Firewolf.
But this tower is more than 15 centuries old. Nice try.
Oh my goodness gracious, this is gonna be cool. But yeah, I got the next game we're gonna play. It's gonna be Friday. It's a small contained game, so we should be able to finish it Friday. I wanted to do it kind of tonight, but I think after I find out all of the rhymes tomorrow, it'll make for an even better stream Friday. It's gonna be Turnip Boy commits tax evasion.
They built this place to grow crystals. Why imprison creatures here?
That's a good question. Maybe it wasn't to build crystals. What if it's like literally a life hold slash preserver? Ooh. Like a museum of sorts. Or maybe it's just literally sucking the life out of creatures and twisting them. But yeah, I think Turnip Boy commits tax evasion will be a very fun one. How's your night going? Anything fun happening? I don't know if I should go in there yet or if I should go over here first. Over there first? Okay. Have the furry trio been behaving? Cheddar just stepped all over my cards. But otherwise, pretty good. They haven't been too bad. Ham wouldn't eat his food tonight. Ham finally ate his food yesterday, which is kind of shocking. He actually ate like most of it.
It glows just like the doors.
Well, what if I want to go to the door first? Huh? Oh, I have to go to the door first. What about this? Is it a lock?
Development log entry 609.
Angieb17810 says hello everyone, waving hand emoji.
23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens.
Interesting.
So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
Interesting. Also, hey Edgy, how's it going? How's it rolling? I hope you're having a good day. My day has been okay. It was actually pretty good up until I got a piece of snail mail. That kind of just ruined my night. Spire Griffin. I do know the next thing we're gonna play. That's gonna be Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I've said that so many times now, but I think it'll be a really fun stream this Friday. I just get to rant all stream about how ridiculous and stupid things are. I gotta say, I really hate the IRS. Like, they used to not bother me so much, right? I used to think that the IRS was needed, but honestly, at this point, I don't think so. I think they're honestly just a bunch of big bullies. And I don't, like, want to get political or anything like that, but here's my thing, right? And I'll get into the rant now, right? So, this night, right? I'm like, oh, hey, I have, like, $500 waiting for me in my tax returns. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I get a message literally stating that, hey, something happened on your taxes, and we're just taking everything. And I'm like, what? I haven't missed student loan. I haven't done anything bad. I've been doing my taxes due diligently. So they just sent me a message saying like, hey, we're taking all this money. If you want to, go ahead and appeal, but we're not going to tell you why we're taking it. We're not going to tell you what it is about. We're not going to tell you anything about it. Just like, hey, you owe X amount of money. You got X amount of money and your total is $0. Which A, is also weird because why would they be just taking a flat rate of my taxes? But B, also, what the heck? Like, really? You, A, can't call it unless if it's during business hours, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. B, they sent another piece of snail mail with the actual reasoning, but it hasn't been received yet. And B, that snail mail was sent 7 days ago. And D, they never sent an email. They never sent anything. My student loans never sent anything. I'm still caught up with my student loans. It's just like a big question mark. Cool. I just lost $500 plus another $200 to file taxes plus another $300 to file taxes for my business. That's like $1,000 right there. It's ridiculous. And they don't tell you anything. Like, at the very least, be like a bank. At least declare that you're doing this. Don't just, hey, here's some snail mail 6 days ago. You got nothing. It's actually hot chocolate. I wanted to go for something sweet because I just really need it. Because losing out on $600 is not Gucci. So here's the thing, right? It is actually leading to a legit place. It is actually legit IRS. I haven't received my tax money yet, which is interesting. I thought it was maybe scammers as well too, but I called up the number and everything else and it was pretty legit as well. So, yeah. And they did this ago. Literally, I missed $14 on my taxes last year. And they decided to pin me, well, not last year. So I actually missed $14 back in like 2016. Which also, mind you, I found out that they shouldn't be doing that because they only have a 6-year notice. So literally that was inappropriate for them to do it. But then they also required me to pay $400 on back payment taxes for $14, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I would say it's probably like that. There's a good bet that it might have been, but it came in an IRS stamped letter. It was a good ledger. It had a lot of personal data that was correct. Definitely not scammers in this case, but probably just a bunch of people wanting to bully me at this point. Which is ridiculous because my business does not make enough money to really even qualify for much. Like, I mean, I think I made a total of like $1,000 last year. That's it. Actually, no, I didn't even make that. Because after all of the payments, I made literally maybe $300. And this year I would have made $0 with the $1,000. Because they require you to do 3 things that you have to pay for. You have to schedule with the state. Now you have to schedule with the federal government. Pretty much stating the same exact thing. It's just ridiculous. So I think Turnip Boy with tax evasion would be pretty fun. You get to evade the taxes. And I think you get to murder some tax people as well too in that game. Not saying I would do that, but it's a very funny concept. You get revenge a little bit, which is nice. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I actually got a bunch of scam emails from PayPal. Not PayPal. But people trying to act as PayPal, right? Oh my goodness gravy. Please don't. Pause that sucker. My DualSense is low with battery. Is this better? It should be better now. Yeah, it is. Okay. Man, having your controller die on you while you're fighting a wyvern. By the way, this wyvern is so freaking cool. I just want to say, like, this game is so freaking cool. But yeah, like, scammers with PayPal will actually forward you 1 penny as well too, just to make sure that the account is active, and then try and do a bunch of scrummy things with that as well too, which is just awful. I actually had that happen to me a little bit beforehand. Nourishment bit. Ooh, what is that? We're getting so many like cool things. Increases HP potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regain gauge. Ooh, okay. So in other words, if we get hit, ooh, that's like devilish. I like that. We don't have to use potions to heal anymore. A Sega Genesis. That's pretty cool, man. You guys had a Sega Genesis though. Is she wanting to like get back into it? Oh my gosh, what is this thing?
Of course they know more than one.
Appears this incarnation can fly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you're getting a Sega Genesis, here's the thing, right? I'm trying to think. My mind is blank. I just have attacks on the hide. I just want to attack things. I just want to shoot things. I was gonna say, you're gonna need an upreser, at least a decent one. Ooh, my goodness gravy. Excuse me. Look at that regen! Oh my gosh! Yeah, if you want to play it on like that big TV that you got in the living room, you need an upres. There's no way that thing's gonna look even close to okay without it. Like, I guess if you don't care, then sure, but it's gonna be like really fuzzy, like really, really fuzzy. Onyx? Oh. Okay, that should heal quite a bit. Come on, we're looking for more than just the gray stuff. Got it. Got it. One more. Oh my gravy. We didn't use a potion though. We didn't use a potion. I call that a success. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember back. I think when I did it, I could like barely make out font and words, which was kind of sad. It's like really low res. Bombardment bit. Increased will damage dealt using most aerial attacks by 20%. Also increases maximum number of swamps from 2 to 3 or 6. Oh my god.
And that makes 2.
Yes, but of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
The other thing that I would say is be careful on is like sites and resellers. A lot of time, especially with those old cartridges, you just gotta be careful because the prongs, if the actual Sega Genesis does not have decent tension, which not a lot of people do.
The tower is in control. Why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That is
On us here.
hurting us.
They are. Oh my god. And without good tension, you're not going to be able to play the cards.
There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Yeah. Unless if we take it down. We actually see an airship. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the tension and then the battery packs. Those are like the two big ones. Also, if you do go with Sonic 3, get Sonic and Knuckles. You guys have missed out on half of Sonic 3 for years. My goodness. That crater. That was where the fortress was. Oh my god. We did so much damage. That crater is all us.
This might take a while.
I'm actually kind of sad a little bit. I always thought like I got into Sega Genesis late, and I really did. There's not like that many like sleeper hits for it, I don't think. Or the sleeper hits are very much like hit or miss, I guess is the right way to put it, right? Like with SNES, or not NES, SNES, NES? Actually no, it is SNES era. You got like Final Fantasy, you got like the Marios, you got the Zeldas. Sega Genesis, you got like Comic Zone, you got the Traveler Tales games, which is like the Sonic 3D Blast and Toy Story, which did a lot of cool things. You got a couple of like superhero games, but like there's nothing really like standoffish except for like Sonic. Jurassic Park was okay, yeah. There were like a lot of okay games, but like no like major sleeper hits, right? Or at least I can't think of any. Do we run from this way? We did run from that way. What am I doing? I'm going backwards. I'm like, whoa, there's new stuff back there. There's a chest over here. They just really wanted to show you the world. This tower was overlooking everything. Do you think people were watching us? Also, they just really wanted to showcase their whole ability. Oh my gosh. This alone is like a feat. Because, like, that's not the actual models. This whole thing had to be, like, modeled out again to showcase here. I would love to take, like, a free cam and look around. Because that would be so cool. 100 to 30. Ooh. Ooh. Is that really worth it, though? Yeah. Wait. 15 centuries removed from their creation, these unassuming accessories are inexplicably warm to the touch, and when equipped, are compelled by some unforeseen force to cinch tightly about the wearer's flesh, like a mother gripping the arm of a misbehaved child. And upon their wrists would the people wear bangles of opal and onyx, that they might foresee the shifting of the very heavens, the sins of the Zemekets. The remnant of fallen ingenuity, unblemished by the passing of centuries. This belt is crafted from an unknown material with properties decidedly both ceramic and metallic, despite exhibiting the pliancy of treated leather, that it ever so subtly throbs, in which the same manner as a living heart could, by some less adventuresome types, be considered cause for concern. we're just wearing organic materials that are living. Once willed from slumber, the spherical construct of fallen providence will flit and flutter about its new master like a dutiful yet unseen hummingbird sweeping in to provide aid should the need arise. They're all like little flits. Interesting. Angie was like, I didn't even know half of the games for it even existed. I think my neighbors had Donkey Kong. Yeah, that was the NES. Ape Escape was PS1. See, like, nobody remembers Sega Genesis. And, like, it's worse because, like, Sega Saturn sucked. And, again, Sega just did not have a good ride. I'm curious. Because they did have a hits console, if I remember right? So, like, Streets of Rage. Yeah. So Sega Genesis was like the fighting game. That was like its major thing. Streets of Rage 2, Gunstar Heroes, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Castlevania Bloodlines. Castlevania was also another huge one, but it was also on NES as well. Sonic, we've already talked about that. Golden Axe was a pretty good one as well, too. That was a sleeper hit. Phantasy Star, that was like the RPG series for that console. I would still like to kind of test out one of those. Mortal Kombat 2, Shining Force 2, Shinobi 3, fighting games. Shinobi was kind of like that interesting one, like kind of akin to Castlevania. Beyond Oasis, Contra was also a pretty good one. Echo the Dolphin was like another sleeper hit, but it's significantly difficult. It was a sleeper hit because it had water physics, and the art style was never before seen on the console as well, too. Comic Zone, which is kind of like Echo the Dolphin in the same manner that the art style is what really drove that one. And I'm not saying like art style can't drive a game, but that's like what the game's most known for. Dr. Robotnik's Mini Bean Machine brought over Puyo Puyo to the American culture, and everybody absolutely died for it, and it was forever known as Dr. Robotnik's Mini Bean Machine. That was the puzzle game for it. NES had Tetris. Sega had Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Sonic 3 and Knuckles was also another huge hit, but again, that's Sonic and Knuckles. It is definitely a really good game. And like the fact that they had a lock-on cartridge that literally gave you more than half of another, like, so Sonic 3 is like half the experience, the Sonic and Knuckles is the other half, and it's literally just even more levels. And you're able to combine them together to make one really long game, which was pretty cool. Streets of Rage, Super Street Fighter, Revenge of Shinobi, Altered Beast, Disney's Aladdin. Again, that was Traveler's Tale. Wait, was that Traveler's Tale? No, it was not. But that was like the one to play, sort of. A lot of people remember the NES, but most people really prefer the Sega. Earthworm Jim. That one everybody prefers on the Sega. That's like the #1 game that everybody loved, but could never beat. Bright Star was also another pretty good one. I didn't know Bright Star was Sega. Rocket Knight Adventures. You had like a lot of odd ones. Rocket Knight Adventures and Dynamite, I think, were like two of the really interesting ones. But yeah, like that's not okay. Really quick, comparing it to like SNES game hits. So like top 100 games of actually no, we'll do 25. 25 should give us it, right? Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which was like the Ninja game, Ninja Gaiden, but better in my opinion. TMNT, Turtles in Time, which is pretty good. ActRaiser, which was like the game that combated against that last one I just mentioned. Pilot Wings, which was like some of the world's first like actual 3D games that weren't just isometric, which is crazy. Star Fox, again, another first 3D game. NBA Jam, Kirby Superstar, Contra 3 Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, which had the world's first ever, I think it is the world's first ever like actual computer generated graphics in a cartridge game. F-Zero, which was a fantastic racing game. Mega Man X, which was a fantastic side-scroller game and was like one of the best Mega Man games. Super Punch-Out, another phenomenal one. Super Mario RPG, which is a phenomenal RPG. Tetris Attack, which was like the puzzle game for SNES. It was kind of like Puyo Puyo, but block tile-wise. They duplicated it for Pokemon Puzzle League. Super Castlevania 4, Secrets of Mana, which was also another phenomenal RPG game, Final Fantasy 3 RPG, Super Mario Kart, Earthbound, which is a phenomenal RPG, Super Mario World 2, which was a pretty fun side-scroller, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, which is also another phenomenal side-scroller / Metroid crawler that created a franchise / genre. Chrono Trigger, which was pretty much one of the most beloved RPG games of all time, I want to say at this point. I think it's overrated. And then A Link to the Past. Like, that game list right there is just like such a major hit list versus the Sega Genesis. Not saying you shouldn't do it, but like, it is kind of interesting trying to see like back in the past of like which console you would go with. I remember the player played as a monkey and would swing from trees to gather bananas. Yeah, that's Donkey Kong. That was for NES or SNES. Not NES, SNES. NES could not handle it. Hi, potion. Hey, we got full potions. Let's go. Well, we're here.
Anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of.
It also, so like when I was a kid, right? I used to think like, why did Sega go away? Like, they could have just done better. But I feel like Sega really didn't have too much to offer to the table. And then Sony came in and like Sony just absolutely ripped Sega a new one with just about everything. Oh, I thought I got you. Oh, okay, that hurt a little bit. Can we laser beam it? I don't know if I even got it. I did not. Can we kill it is another question. I think we can. Pretty sure we can. But there's a second one right on over there. Okay. Oh, no, 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 oh. Oh! Please. Please. Please! Oh my god. Take some ice. Boy, did we hurt Torgal. Oh my gosh. You need that regen so badly. Oh, wow. That was some painful attacks. Sony beating Sega. Is this about PlayStation? Oh, yeah, no. So, we were just talking. So, someone's grabbing a Sega Genesis. I was just kind of reflecting back, like, I feel like I got into that console late, and I felt like that for a very long time. And it's not until recently that I kind of look back and I'm like, was there really that much for the console? Like, I feel like a lot of the games I was kind of wanting for it just never happened. What did we get? Disengagement piece. Indicates precise parry timing by temporarily changing the color of the target's display name. Increases slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. That's crazy. That's also really cool. I feel like we should really be utilizing more of these. We read off like a list of what Google said was like Sega's hits, and then also what somebody wrote for SNES's hits. And like SNES has the games, but Sega does not. Like every Sega game had a SNES game that beat it.
AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
At least in my opinion. Oh! Oh! This thing is like mutated. And like, I was kind of reminiscing on the fact that like Sega very quickly died after the Genesis. And a lot of people say it was because of like their poor choices, which definitely did not help. But I feel like it's just because like Sony actually, oh my goodness, excuse me. Excuse me, what are you doing? But like on top of that, like Sony just absolutely killed it with the PS1 and their game selection, and Sega still couldn't make like a huge first. Their first were like really like, oh, this is a neat looking game, but like the gameplay itself didn't really win people over. Oh my goodness gravy, what is this? What? Okay. Oh. Alright. That is a thing it does. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I do like the fact that this is requiring me to actually think really hard of like where to go and what to do. Oh my word. Excuse me. I would like to attack you. That was poor placement on my part. I should have just went Furno. Alright. There we go. Come on, Dorgy. How's your night going, by the way, Hootis? Anything fun happening? I've had an okay night, and that's the best way of putting it. I'm having a lot more fun with this now. This is taking my mind off of things. I still can't believe that I got potentially audited, I guess is the right way to put it. Why is he spotting additional laser beams while doing this? I don't like the fact that it is doing that. This is only like Half-Life. Oh my gosh, eyes on me. Eyes on me. Ah! Come at me, boy! Absolute skill. Oh my goodness gravy. Excuse me. No! You shall not attack. Gosh. You gonna do it again? You gonna... Oh, okay. I see. I see how it is. I prep and you laugh. Come at me, boy. Oh, oh my goodness gravy. Why is it still stuck? Why is it still stuck? Okay. Come at me. Man, it is just spamming these moves. Oh, that was a close one. I still have a fireball though. Take this, man. Take this fireball and laser beam. First half day was fine, second half was still bummed out. That's good. See, that's how my day started out as well too. Like, I had a good like work day, I feel, right? It was very productive, very good. But like, just getting a message stating that you don't get taxes back because you owe X amount is just never fun. And like, you do everything right, and like, it's just the way they do it, right?
Re-establishing connection.
What?
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
That'd be crazy.
Quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
But the thing that gets me with that, like, that letter and everything that happened, right, is the fact that
Shadow One Mom says finally made it. How's it going?
what is it doing? Oh my gosh. Also, hey Shadow Bomb, glad you made it. But like, the IRS has like no checks and balances whatsoever. They just do whatever they want, and you have to take months, maybe multiple months, to do anything about it. And by that time, you're absolutely screwed, which is not cool. I don't like that. Especially when you don't even have the ability to appeal before they do it. Out here. Oh my goodness. The upper ring. Can we just enjoy this music for a moment? This music is totally kick-ass. Oh. Oh, we got organic.
Living flesh.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Oh, that is so cool in a very gross, creepy way. How's your night going, Shadow Mom? Anything fun happening down there? But yeah, with the whole IRS thing, right? So I got a message today stating that they intervened with my tax return and that I owed them the entire tax return. Nothing more, nothing less, and I get $0 back. I'm a little confused. Because if you owe more, you would think that they would set that down, but apparently not. Not only that, but they give you the ability to appeal, which you have to do it during work hours. They don't tell you why they did it. They don't tell you what it's for. That came in a different mail that didn't necessarily make it here in time. So I'm kind of just left with a big question of like, why? Why do I not get back $600? And what exactly do I owe? So we're gonna be playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion Friday, and that'll be pretty fun, I think. And I will still rant about it because I feel like it's totally up there in like some of the most douchebaggery things. The IRS has already been like bullying me quite a bit, actually. I found out today by doing quite a few Google searches that they did something that they weren't supposed to do, and I gave them $400 for it. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. It's about a boy that's a turnip that commits tax evasion. I think it fits well. Just Calvin getting into trouble. Aww, not little Calvin. If you need me to, I can always call you after stream and maybe help out whatever he did. But yeah, so like, don't make any mistakes with your taxes, because if you miss $14 that you owe them, you then owe them literally $418. Freaking $14.
Did the tower make this as well?
Oh my word.
Some sort of corruption.
I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Does it? Look at those hands. Do we have an Ultima on our hands? Was Ultima man-made? Just biting my ear? Oh, that's not good. We got a Taurus. I'm actually kind of surprised. We haven't fought a Taurus in a while. Oh! Ow! What the heck? Excuse me. What was that? Also, I totally canceled that. Oh no. Okay, alright, that should be good. Just literally taking out half my life there. Okay, that also hurt a little bit. Man, these bosses are getting hard. Deadly swing. Come at me, boy. Ice. There we go. So many effects. Let's go. We got ice coming up. Pearl for the heals. Ice it. Oh, I thought we did it. All right, we did it. 92,000. We almost broke 100,000. Oh no, 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 thank you. Attack its butt. I had to cancel that. He was gonna hit me with that stupid attack. And tried to eat my buttons on my shirt. Oh, eating the earring. Oh no. Oh no. So I got a thing of like gold things with like the keyblades and stuff like that, and I finally opened it up today, and I like fully opened the whole box. Came to find out that all the chains broke before I even opened it. And Cheddar was in the mood to just eat random things today. He tried to eat shells of peanuts. He tried to eat peanuts. He tried to eat anything that was on the floor that had the scent of a peanut on it. He was just a peanut fiend. Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. Also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full, the limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO. Oh my gosh. BitFit. How many people have actually achieved this? 7.7% of players. So 9% of players actually opened the DLC. Only 7% of them actually got to this point. That's kind of sad. Alright, we want to swap that out for this guy. Ooh, increases the rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increased damage maximum to 200%. The battle technique double impact is earned upon attaining the multiplier maximum. What? Excuse me? What do we have for abilities? We are almost there, actually, with abilities. That's 6,000, though. Is the 20% really helping us? Is a good question. And is this diamond cooldown really doing it for us? I feel like this would be much better. How much is 20%, really? Realistically speaking here. I don't know if it's really worth it at this point, because all we need really is another harder dragon beam.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Oh my. This, like, turn. Oh my gosh, look at that, like, shield. Hello?
There's another one of those devices.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Fine! Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, this is down? Oh, this is down. Okay. Oh, we are going to level B. Okay. Military grade, let's go. Oh, there are bombs here. I don't like bombs. Bombs kind of suck now. They used to not bother me, but they hurt. Got rid of 2 of those. This bomb is gonna explode. Oh boy. No, thank you. Like, look at that explosion. It's so big. Okay, we got a healer as well too here. Oh, it's that silly crystal thing. Okay, I gotta remember to look out for that. That hurts me every time I do that. Can we regain some life here is the question. Regen, please! Thank you. I do like me some regen.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
Ultima struck them
So, like, they were so much closer than we were. That is for sure. It's Clive, yeah. Clive! What do we get? The Worm Mounts Orchestration Whirl. Okay. That's the orchestration. This was a really cool DLC pack. Oh my gosh. Like, it's short, but it's nice. Boy, please stop attacking me. I haven't even gotten into the room. At least we got back our regen. It's just a regen game at this point. How high can we regen? Excuse me. I wasn't sure if that was me or not that did that move. That was that bug thing for sure. Whoop. Okay, got it. Laser beamed. That should help out a lot, and then we can... Oh my gosh, look at the damage! Look at that damage! 74,000! We didn't even have our flare up. I failed on that one. Please regen. Oh, we don't get good regen with Turtle anymore. Oh. Please, fire. Please, fire! Oh my gersh gravy. Okay, we managed to regain half of our life through that. Oh boy. The absolute vibrations through controller too. I was gonna say, do you guys think this is a good follow-up to the ending? But this actually happens before the ending. Chronological order speaking.
There. Now's our chance.
Even higher up. Oh, that's so cool. They had to redo that as well too again. Interesting. That looks like a ritual room for sure. Full of witches and warlocks galore. Is this reminiscent of 13 still? I want to say yes, definitely.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
Which icon's gonna pop out? Oh, it's a full-on magitek soldier. Magitek bug. Oh my.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Let's go.
Routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
That is a really cool magitek spider. What is you? What is this? Okay. 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 Excuse me. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I'm not gonna try for that anymore. Not gonna do it. I could potentially, but no. 1, 4. Missed it. Wow. Missed it, whiffed it. Oh, one of those attacks just hurts so bad. It's gonna fire at me again. I did not want to do that. Go somewhere, not here. Over there. Okay, okay. I think I got the attacks down. Good to attack there. Snap you out of that. Get us back some life. Almost there for fireballs. Got it. Fireballs lets me take damage, but also takes away from my DPS whenever I'm up close. So when I do things like that, it hurts way more. Oh my gosh, the pure damage. Oh, barely got it in time. Let's go. Oh, that did not do a lot of damage at all. 173,000.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Oh.
Complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Mega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Oh, we get rock and techno.
Those new arms, for one.
Oh. That's another? Oh, that's so cool.
Right. I'm convinced.
Let's go. Oh, nope. 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 Okay. Alright. So he just has fisties. Hydration. Did he regain life? What? Oh, he's got a rainy attack too. Okay, alright. You're gonna shoot. Oh no, you're gonna pinch her. Okay, got it. I got the smallest little drop left. Ooh. He really did. Turtle. 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 Can I please get this off? Thank you. Oh, what is it doing though? Pentocranator? Okay, I'm not getting hurt. What is it doing? I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am excited to see what else the DLC has. If this is like the first DLC's boss. Oh boy. Are we in for a treat? Come at me. Come at me. That was close. That was stupidly close. What is it doing? Potion, please. Thank you. Circle. If I could just dodge appropriately over those. Oh my word. The amount of hits that this thing does. I almost don't want to use that. Oh. Alright. Oh, we don't have an elixir anymore. We have one more high potion, that's it. Alright. I timed that so poorly. Okay, alright, alright. Oh my goodness gravy. Did that save us potentially at the halfway point? A little bit. Okay. I love this soundtrack though. Oh my goodness. It's chaotic. It's high energy. Come at me, fiend. I'm ready for your tactics this time. We also got back to full push. We're just gonna use this. We're not gonna hold on to it. We're gonna take every little bit of damage we can. There we go. Beautiful. Do you want to say the boss is going a little bit easier on me this time? There, okay. Alright. We okay. Heal up. And go back in. There we go. It's so easy for me to get lost too. This is gonna hurt him. Slap it. Okay, that did do quite a bit of damage. Get that back up and running. As long as we have fireballs, we should be good. Alright, we're ready for you, man. Ha! Dodged it! But we didn't get anything from it. That's okay. I almost want to say this fight is kind of like ADHD the game. Oh my goodness. There's just so much going on. Oh, barely. Barely got it. Barely. Oh my gosh. What you got, man?
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Oh. He's been evolved. Seems par for the course.
Why can't I? Breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation.
Oh, it's a purple beam.
He put me in his vegetable steamer.
Oh my goodness gravy. Get it! Spit it up! Curly, good boy! Ow. Thank you. Oh. What is it doing? What is it doing? Which ring is the bad ring? I hope I'm in the good ring. Let me potion up just to be safe. Oh, it is constricting the playfield. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. Ah. Oh my goodness. One more laser beam. It really does. Oh boy. That really got the heart going. I love it when they do beats like that, especially like with the drum. Was that better than Space Dragon fight though? I would say it's probably second best fight in the game. Maybe third.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Got another phase. Maybe. Maybe
Would you
not.
care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
They finally got it.
What happened after the Empire lost Drake's head? What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
He's gonna plunge it, isn't he?
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed.
Interesting that they brought some ancient ones here, though.
Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
I am gonna be honest. It's suspicious that they don't have an Ifrit battle section here.
Feral surge detected.
I knew it.
Warning. System overload. System overload.
They had a protection. Or not. That was it. Hmm.
Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
The tower itself was living.
I hope we did the right thing.
They did a wonderful job, especially with like all these new assets. It is truly pretty. And you get to see the place without the crystals. That's crazy. Pretty purple though. Very pretty purple.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right.
Right.
I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Smile. Oh my gosh. He's just like grinning. Like her.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
We do.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway then.
Can we go back in actually? No. No, we cannot. Well, that was a blast. I honestly, okay, I would probably rate that third best, with the first being Space Dragon, second being the final boss. Nothing quite beats Space Dragon.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's a long story, and perhaps one better told in the shelves.
That was really fun with all the AoE attacks. Oh my gosh.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs, but if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
This really sets it up.
I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
I wonder if this does like add anything additional to the end, because it really does feel like it should. That was quite the DLC. Short, but really fun. More Final Fantasy 16 for sure. Oh, as if unable or unwilling to accept the loss of their mother. That's a Final Fantasy VII reference. With the destruction of the Sage Spire's heart did all nearby dust crystals shatter and fade. Oddly, those far removed from the tower, however, do not appear to have suffered the same fate, including a particularly suspect sample Goats was gulled into buying on a recent journey to Port Island. They're not even what you'd call decent. Interesting. Percussion. How many people actually saw that fight? 8.8. Interesting. Oh, only 7.7 people actually obtained everything. What are these other two then? Hold up. Can we show hidden information? Oh my gosh. Defeat Omega on the Final Fantasy mode. They knew that they made a hard boss. That's really fun. I would love to try that sometime, but that would require another full playthrough.
Ah, Clive. A moment, if I may. You'll be pleased to hear that I've completed another volume. And while my collection is still far from becoming the 1,000 tomes that young Crow has quaintly dubbed it, I hope the knowledge chronicled within might yet be of some benefit to the hideaway. Of course, I would not have penned half as many volumes without the tales you and the others bring back from your travels, for which generosity I shall be forever grateful.
Aw. So here's the thing, right? Tomes is actually really useful if you want to dive into the lore here. So like you gain levels with him, which is really cute in like this 8-bit format. Or 16-bit format, I should say. We have not talked to him since. Library.
I have quite the find for you today.
And like it tells you literally everything about the world that you may ever want to know, and then some, which is crazy. For example, like Gil, and then we can even like read the related topics, which is like this guy, which has this guy, which has this guy, which is related to this guy, which is related to this thing. Like that's heckin' cool. And you can close out all of them. It's a really cool feature that I don't think I've ever showed. Viewing it in 1,000 tomes. Ooh, okay. And they even have like Echoes of the Fallen stuff as well. You can even search. Like you can search keywords. That's pretty cool. They knew that they had like a huge lore dump here. And they made it very acceptable for people to get more if they really wanted to. I'm willing to bet that there's also hidden stuff in there as well too. Quite a bit, probably. So the real question is, what did we get for forging wise? Did we get like a living sword?
So would it be?
Make a weapon. Blasphemous coupling of living flesh and synthetic bone. This relic of an age-long forgotten shudders with the self-same vital spirit that animated the Sage Spire's mightiest of sentinels. And when he looked upon mankind's creation, he saw himself unknown.
Bad, if I do say so myself.
My reward is with me. How many people actually made the weapon? Sorry, I'm really curious. 8.5% players. So more players made the weapon than actually getting all items.
Fine.
Wait, hold up. What was that? What else can we make?
Sorry, would it be?
Ruined blade. Okay, I don't really want that. Can we actually do... Oh, we can upgrade it!
Yeah, that should do you.
Gosh. Why can we upgrade it?
My best work, but it'll do.
Put both? Oh, we can upgrade again.
Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. That it?
We just have living flesh equipped onto us at all times. Alright. Let's start the new DLC then. We got a bit of time left. Unmarked. Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue. And despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Dear Sid, I write this note from Imperial hands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour. Trade the trinkets we picked up. Truth is, the crystals have long been a lifeline for our people, and though I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're not but a tether to the sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. P.S. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at point of pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or three. The lads can sleep on the floor at a pinch. That's awesome and amazing. All right, let's do it. Yes. To lands unknown.
Find the lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
after all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Did they switch her voice actor? I feel like they did. That seemed off for Jill.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame.
Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned.
Interesting.
What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crashing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins
That's very
will be
true.
at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
To the Vale!
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you.
It's the bike.
Both of you.
The mic quality is really bad.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Its voice actor / microphone is also off. Interesting. The calm. Okay. How many people actually started this one? 7.6, so even less. I'm guessing about 5% or 6% have actually completed it. That's really sad. That's huge considering 2 million. What's 6% of 2 million? Hydration. Alright, I will be right back then. I gotta go grab some water. I drank all of my hot chocolate in Rage. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. You know, I gotta say, it's really cool just to run around these landscapes again and just see the state of things. Because we really have, like, bumped humanity around quite a bit. We're truly the outlaw. The outlaw who does our own thing to make sure that people have a choice, even if they don't want a choice. Is that really good? Is the question. Oh, it's you!
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Oh my.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh, there we go. She understands, maybe?
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically?
How big is the new land going to be?
North of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Oof. Even worse. Alright.
Does anyone...
Where exactly here? Not too far.
else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
Especially like today's day. Like, there are things all over the place that just want to murder people, that can murder people. Oh, there's even more stuff. Gosh, alright. Now what I want to do, I wanted to call our burb. Burb call.
Come on.
Right, the burb. Drake's just calmly idling around the fields.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Nobody. Are they dead?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
Boat.
The boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Alright, alright.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Book. Oh.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moths of Water.
The Moats of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born.
Interesting.
People notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
vanished. Was exterminated.
Oh no.
Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
I wondered again.
Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you.
Yeah, nothing is good.
The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to
rescue him. Yes. You see,
interesting.
A little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
Interesting.
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can.
Ouch.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
It is really nice to see that a lot of the landmarks, I was just like, what is this? And I thought it was maybe like the crystal that we got rid of, but it still stayed, which means it's not. So it's not new land per se, but we are gonna travel up here, which I always wondered what the heck was up there. That's really nice. I like it. I like it. Now all we need is just the trip over here. But we're going into cursed territory, so that means we can't use magic. My gosh. They love rocks. I love rocks too. I also love freezing water physics.
We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh. Is it gonna be high tech?
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue.
What?
How is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy just seeing normal sun again. The rising tide. This is giving me some like major Frozen 2 vibes. Still the same land though, so not high tech.
Our little voyage. We're here.
The rock work and the detail work is just so pretty, beautiful.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
We do get maps. I am kind of curious what their idea was for like the Echoes of Shadows, was it? The first DLC?
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Boy. Homecoming. Oh my goodness. Look at that cascade.
This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning.
Oh.
And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace? The same to me.
Oh my goodness, it's so pretty! Why is it so pretty? I can't get over the waterfall. It is just a few planes rolling. And a few particles added. But they did just such good detail work. And again, the sunlight just really enhances the mood. It's been too dark for so long. Oh my goodness. Interesting that this is not blackened. This is actually alive. How much of it is alive?
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself then?
I mean, is it needed though? I don't think so, man. Level 50s. Alright, we're 46 right now. We're sorely underleveled.
Yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Nice. So they don't treat their bearers badly, but they treat their icons badly? I'm a little confused. I figure like icons would be treated the same as bearers. But hers is not the same.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Soft, gentle breeze.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Seaside? It's seaside. Oh, what's that? Warp technology? No.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is...
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey.
sometimes randomly my headset just cuts out. Like, just for no reason. It's just like, I want to turn off now.
And I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me.
It is Bluetooth.
Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
So this one has dual-way Bluetooth, which I think is the issue. So I don't know which one is priority, but I think it's because it's hooked up to my computer and my phone.
Sheila, and we aim to keep it that way.
Oh my word. So pretty. Wow. Like, this is on a 2K screen, and this isn't the HDR, which makes me kind of sad. I do want to experience this with HDR sometime, because this game does colors so flippin' good. Okay. Nothing. I don't trust them all the time. Direct connection always assures connection. That's true. Yeah, I like Bluetooth a ton. It's really nice.
Stones glowing. That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Maintain the glamour. Is the land healing itself? Are the icons stealing the land? Did we have it wrong the entire time? Oh, I wonder if we got it wrong the entire time. Wow.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Like, this is a work of art. And yeah, it's fluid simulation frozen in time and then chopped out, but to get it looking like that takes a lot of dedication and time. You can't just splice it out. And like, to get all the little droplets and everything else like that. Oh my word. That's so pretty. And like, here's the thing, right? This would be way easier to do in a movie, but in a game, you can't do fluid simulations in a game. Well, you can, but you can't do it on that scale. Not even Unreal can do that. So they had to do the fluid simulation, patch it up, downport it, because you can't carry all of that, like, art in general to it, and then port it over here. And it's 3D. Like, it's actually a 3D thing. It's not 2D. Maybe parts of it might be 2D. But oh my gosh. That takes a lot of work. This game never ceases to amaze me, honestly. I bet you we're going to be flying around it. That's my prediction. We're going to be flying around it like crazy. And probably breaking it apart. Can we actually hit you? Oh yeah, we can. Whatever this is. Oh, it's chest. Reflection of fire. Phoenix shift. Alright, Hootis, have a good one. Enjoy the night. Residual fire aether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized on its applications. Enhances Phoenix shift, increasing both movement speed and distance. Ooh. Okay, hold up. I think we can get rid of that one for this one. I wonder if we're gonna get that for everyone. Also, do we have any ability points? We do. I am kind of curious now as well. Doesn't look like we have room for additionals. Interesting. Yeah, this is like 100% reminding me of Frozen 2. Wow, that took me way too long to think of the name.
We now join America's most popular show already in progress. Everybody loves Hypnotoad.
It's everybody's favorite. Good old Hypno. You gotta love the Hypnotoad.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
Possibly. But would that have been the smart thing to do? Probably not. Good old rainbows. What's down this way? River's Edge. I'm curious. What's over here? Not too much. 5 bloody hides? Look at that pretty water. My word. Pretty. Okay, that was a little bit of a dud. Can we actually call Ambrosia? Yeah, okay. I was wondering about that. Do we get a mount for this or do we stay on foot? I can say I'm definitely excited. Definitely.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Doesn't that look like the house that's in the credits just a little bit?
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
Yeah.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Or any.
We are honored to be the first. This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
I'm curious if there's a shop. This is pretty darn cool. No shop. The foundry. Oh, the stores. There is maybe a shop. Hold up. Belt Black Cape. Shop is back this way. It's so small. We cannot. The shop is not open for us. How intriguing. Or is it this place? No. Alright, well, that will have to be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll be back Friday with Turnip Boy's tax evasion. And it'll finally come to a conclusion of that story. And hopefully it has a good outcome. Fingers crossed. Well, thank you guys so much. And oh my god, that water's pretty. Alright, bye! Have a good one.